Hi, this is Nikisha Brooks, and I'm going to explain Romans chapter 1 in under 5 minutes. Okay, let's go. Paul introduced himself as a servant, called to share the good news about Jesus. He writes to believers in Rome and expresses his heartfelt desire to be with them. Paul thanks God for their strong faith, letting them know that he prays for them and hopes to visit so they can encourage each other and grow together in what they believe. Paul explains that he is eager to share the good news with everyone, no matter their background. He says this message reveals how people can become right with God, not by what they do, but by trusting Him. Paul's main point is that faith, not following rules, is the way to have a true relationship with God. He then discusses how people have turned away from God, even though God's existence can be understood by looking at the world around us. Instead of worshiping the Creator, many turn to created things, chasing their own desires and making idols, which lead to broken relationships and destructive behaviors. Paul states that because people choose to ignore God, he allowed them to follow their own ways. This leads to choices and lifestyles that were harmful and against God's design, affecting both individuals and communities. People's hearts grew hard and they stopped caring about right and wrong. Finally, Paul points out that when people reject God, not only do they engage in wrong behaviors, but they also encourage others to do the same. He is clear that this has led to many problems in society, and he warns against ignoring what is truly good, calling everyone to turn back to God. This chapter reminds us that faith is a foundation for a real connection with God, not our achievements or rule keeping. Paul shows the consequences of ignoring God and the damage it brings, but his message is also one of hope. There is always a way back by choosing faith and trusting God's goodness. Romans 1 calls us to examine our hearts, turn from anything that keeps us from God, and encourage each other in our spiritual journeys. That's about it. Before I end this video, I just want to say that who Paul is. Paul is he was formerly known as Saul. He was a Pharisee. He persecuted Christians back in the day, but his one encounter with Jesus changed all that. So now he is Paul the Apostle. If you enjoyed this video, if you find this enlightening, please like and subscribe, and most likely share. Share, please. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and God bless.